Before we start the video, I want to remind you to subscribe if you haven't already. It takes a lot to keep this channel going, so if you enjoy the content and would like to help us make more videos, we would greatly appreciate the support. You can follow us on Patreon, or now you can even click on the Super Thanks button here on YouTube to donate to this channel. The Super Thanks button is just below this video. It's a little heart shape and it says thanks. And you can find a link to our Patreon in the description below this video. About 30 minutes, so everything should already be rigged up. A little homemade rod case. I couldn't bring myself to spend hundreds of dollars on one. I'm just gonna show you what I'm using instead of tell you, because I don't think that the fish care what type or what brand of fly you have. They definitely care what type it is, but I don't think they care what it's called. I'm fishing a dry dropper. Here's the top fly and here's the bottom fly. Put these shoes on really quick, pull up my pants. This stream doesn't get anywhere near knee deep for the most part, so just head on in without any waders. I will say it's really nice in the middle of summer to not have to walk around in super hot waders. It's nice to have the water between your toes and also still have your feet protected. So I think I'm a fan of these shoes. We'll give this pool a try. Looks like a good one. Oh, I got a hit there, but I was too slow. Hopefully he's hungry enough to go a second time. The stream's small enough that I'm only getting one hit per hole for the most part. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, dude. At least we landed him in the water. I was kind of expecting a bigger fish, but not bad. Let's take a look at what he is. I'd say this fish is a good example of the type of fish that you find in streams like this. They can be smaller, but they are very, very beautiful. And every once in a while you catch a really decent sized fish from a stream like this. So we'll get back to it. 25 minutes left to fish. This is one of the reasons right here why people don't like small streams. Tight spaces, but a good bow and arrow cast will get you where you need to go. I've said this in my other videos, but if you haven't seen them, again, that bubble line is where you want to fish, because that's where all the concentration of food is going to be floating down that main current. Not expecting to get one out of this hole, and then I did, so you never know. You just want to try all the pockets where a fish can hide. He went for the dry fly as well. I just can't understand why anyone would not want a fish like this. So beautiful. I'm surprised I'm not falling all over the place with these shoes. They actually have a pretty decent grip. You could spend more time and be a little bit more sneaky than I am right now. Might be a good idea. But where I'm short on time, I'm just going fast as I can. Oh, there's one. Three fish in 15 minutes. But this last pool is where I want to finish, I think. Assuming I catch something. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I don't want to mess this one up. This is where the big fish are going to want to be. Okay, he saw, and then he turned really fast. I saw him come to the surface, so maybe he doesn't like something about what he saw. We'll see. Oh. There we go. colors. Guys, who does not want a fish like that? All right, so today I'd say we had a really good example of what's possible when you're willing to just stop and check and see if there's fish in a small stream. You might just find your new favorite fishing spot, and you'll probably also get skunked every once in a while, and maybe every once in a while you'll learn that there's no fish in that stream. But that's part of the excitement about it, is you never know when you're gonna catch a decent sized trout out of a little stream like this. There are a couple things that I think are really important to keep in mind when you fish small streams. Number one, I'd say on these really hot summer days, you really want to be careful that you are not stressing the fish too much. If you're fishing in the middle of the day and it's 90 something degrees and you're putting stress on the trout in these little streams, then it's pretty likely they won't survive. It's just hard for them to recover. So it's good to go, if you're gonna go in the summer, I don't know if I can make it up this hill. If you're gonna go in the summer, it's good to go early in the morning. It's good to go early in the morning or late in the evening, or just wait until it's cooled down. Another piece of advice is, it's not really like your typical lake or pond where you could go catch a bunch of fish and then keep them over and over again, at least not in my opinion. I really like to catch and release on a stream, and obviously I get it if people want to keep some fish, but I don't know, if it were me, I don't think it's cool to go to a stream, you know, every day and keep all the fish you catch, because they're a lot more delicate as far as the fishing resource goes. It's easier for a good stream to start to slow down after too much fishing pressure. But get out there and find yourself a small stream. It's good fishing.